Hey everyone, how are y'all doing today? I hope you all are doing well. Today, I'm going to do a video on clairvoyance. Now, clairvoyance is clear seeing. Now, when you go to a psychic development class or mediumship classes, they're going to talk about all the clairs. The clairs are clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, clairalience, I think I'm saying that right, clairalience, and which is clair smell, clair scent, and clairgustance, which is taste. Did I say claircognizance, which is knowing? Anyway, those are all, well, the main clairs. The top three are the main ones, which is clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairaudience, clear hearing, psychic hearing, and clairsentience, which is feeling through the body. So today we're going to talk about clear seeing. How can we increase our ability to psychically see? And we're going to go over some really easy techniques to do that. So, this is fun stuff. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want to have visions? I don't know, maybe somebody. But I do. Sounds a little crazy. Anyway, clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is the ability to see. There are two main forms of clairvoyance, and that is objective clairvoyance is where you see things on the outside of you. You see, you literally see beings or, ghosts. This is objective clairvoyance where you see things. Like some people can walk into a place and actually see stuff that has happened in the past, like 100 years ago. That is objective clairvoyance. And then there is subjective clairvoyance where you see it in your mind's eye. So you're psychic seeing and it's inside your mind's eye. And now, to me, at some point those two can blend and you start seeing, it's almost like they both are happening simultaneously. I haven't really talked to anybody about that. I've heard one person say something about it, but I have experienced that. So that's pretty cool. And there's also kind of X-ray vision kind of clairvoyance, where you can literally see inside somebody's body, like X-ray vision, which is pretty cool. And I have been able to do that too, but that does not happen a lot. True confession. Just want to say. And sometimes you can see people's thoughts too, or, like on top of their heads, like a bubble in a cartoon. I've seen that before too. I think that would be objective clairvoyance. Just another form of it that I haven't heard a lot about. So anyway, we're going to go over some techniques to do that. It's about 5 altogether, 5 techniques, yes, to increase your clairvoyance. I feel like I'm selling something that's funny. Anyway, yeah, that's funny. So, clairvoyance, how can we increase our clairvoyance? First of all, meditation. That's not even on my list of how to increase your clairvoyance, but if you meditate, it's a way of calming down and centering yourself and being the space of allowing where that information can come into you. That's a really great place to start. Let go of expectation. Let go of, oh my God, I have to try and see something. No, stop right there. Trying does not work. You have to slow down. Hard to do these days. Slow down. Allow things to come to you. We live in a really aggressive world where we think we have to go and just do things and I'm gonna kill it. I hate it when people say that. No, please don't kill it. Allow. Allowing, and sometimes you have to take action, so it's good to really use your willpower to create something, but really it's about cultivating a different kind of awareness. And to do that different type of awareness, you have to calm down. you have to center yourself. So meditation is really good for that. Now, the number one thing on my list to increase your clairvoyance or any kind of psychic ability, do breath work. Breath work works incredibly well to increase all of your psychic abilities. How does it do that? Well, first of all, doing breath work helps you go into a different state of awareness. There are forms of breath work that can actually take you into higher states of awareness or altered states of awareness, where you kind of turn on that DMT in your pineal gland, and so you can have visions. Breath work really works. Joe Dispenza uses it in his workshops, and then he talks about it in his books and in his meditations. This can help you transcend where you are now, to really shift into a different state of awareness. It works really fast. All you have to do is breathe. So you can go on YouTube, check out some YouTube videos. Okay, so breath work. And Wim Hof, hey, check out Wim Hof. Wim Hof, W-I-M-H-O-F. He's on YouTube, he has an app. I took a remote viewing class. I've taken several, but this one particular remote viewing class that I took from a really good, pretty well-known remote viewer, he told us one evening that when he does remote viewing, he does a one round of Wim Hof breathing before he remote views, and it actually helps him to bilocate. So try that. So, and bilocation, you're in a different place, you're seeing, feeling, hearing in a different location while you're still conscious in your body. Now, I have experienced this too several times, and it was not always, but sometimes with breath work. So do breath work, it will help open you up psychically. So number one thing, breath work. Okay, number two, and I got this from my another remote viewing class. So this one is to, when you go into meditation, sit, get ready to go meditate, take 10 minutes. What you do is you listen to theta binaural beats. So again, YouTube has theta binaural beats. Like, just put in there theta binaural beats. Find one that you like, find several that you like, and listen to it. But when you're listening to it, here's the part that will help you. So it's better to sit instead of lie down, because if you lie down and listen to it, there's a good chance you fall asleep or you lose your focus. So sit in a comfortable chair, put on your headphones. You have to have headphones or some sort of, earbuds. Listen to binaural beats. I usually listen to rain and lightning, rainstorms, because that relaxes me. But so put in your earbuds or headphones, get that music going. The binaural beats, theta, Theta. So as you do this, so what you do is you close your eyes, relax, take a deep breath, with your eyes closed, put your focus up here, towards your third eye, but not in a way that strains your eyes. Okay, so hold your focus right up here and watch. Stay awake and watch and listen to the music. And just watch. And what happens, so you're literally watching, allowing images to come into your mind's eye as you're doing this, and it helps you practice to watch and just be observant and watch, and to remain focused, not a hard focus, but to remain focused on what you're watching, because a lot of times in that state you start wandering off and and that's fine. But to do this exercise to stay focused and watch. And in that state, that's when the hypnagogic images start coming. So you can start seeing things. And do it for at least 10 minutes, 10 minutes a night, to start helping you become more observant and to see those types of images that are in your mind's eye. So it creates an awareness. And also that's just another aside from doing this. Practice just watching. Like say you're on a beach and you're just observing the waves, observing the palm trees. Just become a better observer. The better you become at just observing, it can help you become more psychic in all ways. It's pretty amazing. It really does work, because part of becoming a psychic is bringing in a new kind of awareness. All right, number 3, so that's 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna do the candles. Sit in front of a candle in a darkened room. So this is really easy to do. Light a candle, put it on a table, and observe. Become meditative. You might want to do some breath work. You can do your binaural beats, and then you can do the candle method. And it's super simple. Just light a candle, take a couple of deep relaxing breaths, watch the candle. Okay, this is the part that is a little different. So your focus is on the candle, but what you're doing is your awareness is on the periphery, because this is where it's a lot of times when psychic images start coming in, they come in from the periphery. Sometimes they're direct, but quite often, especially when you start to see more, they come in on the periphery. So use your periphery vision, bring your awareness out here, even though you're focused on the candle, and just watch and take time to do that. It's that simple, because that is, again, opening your awareness in a different way. That was number 3. Number 4, do it in front of the mirror, the same thing. Do it in a darkened room. It can be softly dark, not fully dark or really, really dark, because that might freak you out a little or scare you a little. So what you do is you watch yourself in the mirror, and again, watching from the periphery. And as you're doing this, you might want to look up and around your head, around here, and what can happen is you might start seeing your aura or energy around yourself. You may even see a spirit guide pop in behind you. Yeah, it really, really works. It's fun. The mirror technique could scare some people. So if you get scared easily or you're frightened easily, don't do that one. But it's a really great way to actually observe your own aura. And you can also you can just watch your hand. Look at your hand in that semi-darkened room. Watch it in the mirror in front of you like that. See what you can see. And when you start seeing your aura, you'll see little it's just little filaments of light all around you. It's really cool. You might see different colors. You might see streaks and blobs. Yeah, that's another way to practice if you don't have anyone around. But okay, number 5. Sit with a friend directly in front of them in a darkened room and watch each other. Now take turns, like have one person with their eyes closed where the other one is observing, and then vice versa, and the switch. And what will start happening, and this is in a darkened room, just watch them. Again, periphery, start with the periphery, watch the periphery, because this is where things start coming in. But usually you focus somewhere, decide to focus somewhere. The face is easy. And then around them, watch around them. With your gaze, your point of focus is blurred, so kind of soften your gaze so that you're not trying really, really hard to see something, because that just doesn't work at all. So just watching around them, see what comes up. At some point, what starts happening as you watch them, and do this with some nice relaxing music in the background. Don't talk while you're doing it, because it will take you out of your focus. Just watch. Spend 10 minutes doing it. I did a workshop once where we spent 20 minutes doing it, and I didn't even know what this was called or anything, this is years ago. And I saw so many past lives. So what can happen as you're doing this is you can actually see a person change. You will see their face change. This is called Transfiguration. And what can happen when you're doing this is can either be you're seeing their past lives, and sometimes it can happen really rapidly, like past life, past life, past life. And I've seen that. It's pretty amazing. Or it can just be one person, then another person, then another person. But it may not be a past life. It could also be somebody, like somebody's mother coming in and kind of transposing themselves over that person. So their features change and they start looking more like their mother or their dad. And you can also see them be different sexes, like one life they're a guy, one life they're a woman, they might be a girl, a younger person, older person, different races. It's pretty cool. So it could also be somebody from somebody coming to visit from the other side. It can also be you might have a guide pop in behind you that you suddenly see, or some angelic beings that are around them. So it's a really, really fun exercise to do, and then you take turns and you switch. The reason why you sit in a dark room is because we trust our sight so much, and as when we see things, and we're, our brain is working when we're seeing things, and when you turn the lights down, you're tuning in a different way. You're bringing your awareness in, using your sight in a different way than what you usually use it as in your everyday life. So it can actually increase your awareness just by turning out the lights. So it's a really great thing to do. And so let's go over all that again. Do breath work, do the theta binaural beats, listen to them with your eyes closed and watching. Oh yeah, and when put your eyes up at that angle, closing your eyes, but they're directed up, it takes you into an alpha state, which within seconds, you're in a different state of awareness. So that's a great thing to know too. So almost instantly, you are in a different state. It shifts you out of that beta mind, that everyday mind. Also what you can do, so you can start, so it's great, start with breath work, do the binaural beats, then do the exercises. Or you can just do one at a time, but if you can find a way to do all of those together, you'll really, really increase your psychic abilities, and it can happen pretty quickly, but always be patient with yourself. You're seeing things in a new way, in a different way, bringing in new awarenesses. So you're opening yourself up to the astral field, to the astral plane, to higher dimensions, to higher dimensional beings. We're going to get more into that later. Anyway, so please try this. Have fun with it. It's exciting. It really is exciting to see things. I love it. I see things all the time, but every time I see something again, I'm like, oh my God, I saw something. I love it. So it's just fun. So please try these things. Let me know how it goes. You can leave some comments if you try any of these things. And they're all easy. They're easy. You like that. Anyway, please like, share, and comment. And that's it. I hope you have a great day wherever you are in this world. That's it. Bye for now.